You're tuned in to King Chains, live every day at 10 p.m. Let's talk.
So many people try to find a way to escape, find a way to cheat the system, but wouldn't that be cheating yourself? And then you want to claim to be the victim, all this talk, but no one really listened. Damn, Horus, golden eyesight, set vision, wisdom, mission impossible, impossible, all things are possible. Stupid, damn, wake up from this God spell. Out the tune, run it up, gone, run it up. Speed like zoom, nova off, boom, boom, bang, orangutan, solo cosmic ranger banger. Oh, the power activate. Ooh, I allow myself to feel.
Welcome. This is gonna be part 2.
I'm so over it,
New Earth quantum field transmission. You can find the first part on my YouTube. My phone ended up dying and I have to complete this because if I don't, I won't. Let's see something envious be right back.
Listen, I tell you right now, if you're here, wow, like here, full present, mind, body, so mighty, living on the cross, seen it all, and I swear on everything, nothing too big or small, don't get me started, I swear to God, will not look, get the gods, and you, the slow one, we ain't separate, we about to go off, put on your cape, Omega suit, Omega, touchdown, Omega.
So as you know, we're closing this Taurus season, and we had a super new moon in Taurus, the Earth sign, the Earth temple reset, I believe it was. Your body is a mirror. Your body is literally environment. This is the final lock-in. Lock-in. I'm gonna go for a walk. Join me. Papacito.
Oceanic blue, Neptune, let's go.
Saturday,
see rolling, never heard of me. I'm a top tier elite, guarantee I'm a star. See, so stars, irony, forgotten child, rose, majesty allowed to dance on the clouds. Trumpet jubilee, liberty, solar drip, so loud. Oh, they hearing me, I beat 5-4. Better run, no, they fearing me.
It's funny. People try to regulate you as if what we're doing is small. They rather spend 10 to 12 hours minimum at a work site. But God forbid you show up live as if this is small. It's not. They'll be like, oh, it's too much technology. No, you just need to heal, buddy. You just need to heal. You're gonna realize you're not like everybody else. It's not good or bad. You have your own cymatics. Okay?
There is the sound.
You ever played a game and the person that introduces you to the game gets mad because you're good at it, so they fucking, I hate the game, don't play the game, stop, it's stupid, you're wasting your time. Those that know, we're used to that energy, because Buenos dias, grand rising. I gotta get this message out the way, because if I don't, I know I won't. This is gonna be part 2. I didn't finish 2 days ago. I gotta finish this. It's personal responsibility, but I just want to punch little energies, be like, you got people that spend a whole work day all week in a building, right? And these people want to be like, you're doing too much going live twice in one day, as if it's effort. This ain't effort for me, bro. Bitch ass motherfuckers. They got some limp thick energy. They need to heal. You over here blaming shit, bro. They blaming shit. We need to see you. We need to hear you. We need to feel you. You understand? This ain't a small thing. This is a fucking portal, bro. Regulate you. I know you probably doing good. The sun's out. We chilling. I just ate a panini, a veggie panini. I feel great. Had some water. But then you gonna zoom the fuck out. It ain't about none of that. It ain't about none of that. This is about purpose, service. Something greater than my feelings. I'm in sanctuary right now. This is sanctuary for me, bro. If I don't do this, I'm not good, bro. If I don't do this, I'm an asshole. If I don't do this, feel me though? Ooh. It's hilarious. I'm over here. My job is to make dreams a reality. My job is to architect, create worlds. And some people think they want something, they think they're ready until it's in front of them, then they get nervous. And they'll self-sabotage. I know what I'm talking about. I say that because I gotta stay stationed. I gotta be about it. I made up in my mind. If it's just me, it's just me. And in that process, I guess it makes you very powerful. I guess in that process, it makes you something sturdy. Sturdy as a bitch. You understand? So, if you resonate with me and you feel like, oh, me too. Me too. Well, that's a signal, a sign, a signature. And we in this together. You just gotta stay stationed. You gotta stay secure. You understand? Like, I think you hear me, but I don't think you hear me, though. Come on, family, like the video, let's circulate. Appreciate, oh my God, what was that? Lola already doing that, but. They're hoping you didn't forget, you're not supposed to be here, bro. Now you're here, it's like, you about your shit. Apparently, that's a lot, bro. Apparently, when you're real, it's a big deal. When you're honorable. There's not a reason why I'm saying it. If you're looking for a reason, I'm just talking, communicating. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Breathe, family. You made it. You made it. We here, Grand Soul Star rising. I don't give a fuck what time it is. We're always rising. We're always rising, always expanding. Thinking, do I keep going on what I was thinking about? Do I get into the message? Just get into the message. Yeah, we're going to the water real quick. This is a New Earth Architect Quantum Transmission Part 2. The Taurus season is closing. This is where the body becomes the temple. This season, people had to learn what they really value, not what the fuck they got going on and metaphors and feelings. And a lot of people had a good look in the mirror and they realized the temple's what they inhabit, not what they project. Not coming to Uncle Corey's live every day and being a piece of shit, but being about what the fuck you about, because you inhabit your temple. You inhabit your, I don't inhabit your temple. I don't want to. I love my sacred temple. That's my baby. That's my baby, okay? You over here take it personal. You need to go heal, bro. You need to go in nature. My feelings. Stuck in the sacral. You sure already have woken up, brushed your teeth, washed your ass, done a couple laps around the park, had a panini? Or you're getting ran through. I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna get mad at me. You're either leading or you're getting ran the fuck through. Some of y'all like getting ran the fuck through. Welcome, Dreamwalker. I'm being real with you. This shit's annoying. Have a spine. Like, Corey, I do. All right, then just hold space while I cook. Is that okay with you? And while you think about that, I don't care. Just take a minute, breathe with me, family. Long inhale, pause, ooh. Exhale, yo, this water about to feel amazing, bro. Yo, your freedom pisses people off, you know that, right? Your sovereignty pisses people off, bro. It's like, damn, bro. Damn, bro. Especially in the morning when people are running to and fro, and you're over here just slowly walking in and regulated nervous system. Like, hey, how you doing? You got the simplest shit, but to them it's like, damn, bro, you need more stress in your life. That's what they're really trying to say. You need to be stressed the fuck out. You don't got an urgency in your life? What the fuck's wrong with you? No, but I can hold space for somebody while they develop, so they could be heard, they could be felt. Something of a foundational being. We hold foundations of worlds. And in that foundation, in that space, we can cultivate something greater, something that is non-local. All right, let's enter a different way. We went through this way last time. Deep breath, family. Regulate. Come on. Alchemate with me. We fly high. No lie. Baller. What the fuck is this? Yo, thank you for the gift. Oh, you hear the birdies? That's what's up. I've never seen that gift before. Oh, they singing, baby. Oh, they singing, baby. I was told my light is so bright, just show it off, baby. Show it off. You can't help but to shine, baby. Wherever I am. Exactly. Show out, baby. Yeah. Fuck was that? Oh, it's a branch. I'm bugging, bro. It's a branch. I'm like, what the? Yeah. Flame with the fire. Rise up, altitude, activate the body. Into the flame. Gotta cross over, right? Flame with the fire. Got a spirit in the mood. Oh. breathing, baby. Yeah, we had a Taurus super new moon. That shit felt great as a bitch. I low-key want to strip everything real quick. Put my bag down. Oh, here I am again, wherever I am. Mighty around. Long exhale. Fucking do it. You might fucking fall in love. Do it. You might fucking love it. We are gonna continue. Part 1, if you even remember, brought us to the Earth Temple. Yo, this is like something of a movie, bro. We are done building from survival. You understand? Done being reactive. You understand? I'm not looking for my identity through reflections. I'm not waiting for you to like my video, to tell me about myself. I know myself, bitch. And I'm standing in my power. Okay? We had to recalibrate our value. Be of value. Be of service. Always trying to recover. Always trying to fucking be delusional, escape shit. How about you come in form and be the fucking difference? Too much, right? Too much? Leaving the room, look at that. Too much? Huh? Too much for you? Yeah. Bitch ass motherfucker. Be of substance, be of service, have structure in your life. I will always disturb you. You had to recalibrate your value. The resource grid, the repetition loops. You had to reconstruct your mind, restructure shit. Your body is a foundation. And upon this foundation, a new world will be built. I trust you're patient and you can tarry for a bit. Put your phone down, relax, breathe. I will not be rushed. Your body is the foundation. That's why you had to tarry with your body. I don't get paid for this. This ain't church. I'm not catering to your balls and your feelings, bro. I'm here on ground level with you. You understand? Nowhere in my fucking description does it say I gotta make you feel good. That's some bullshit. You understand? If you don't, you're gonna learn, motherfucker. Not by me, but by the universe, bro. So the first section I want to get into is the body as the foundation. Like I said, your vessel is not separate from your destiny. Welcome, Mama Rose. Welcome, if I missed you. Welcome, Dreamwalker. We literally just getting started. I gotta focus, bro. Your body has been speaking all season, and maybe through fatigue. No, Corey, not. I've been really gone. Well, hold on a second. Damn, bro. Yeah, your body's been speaking to you, okay? Obviously, it's not speaking English, okay? Hopefully you have the oculars and you're receptive to listen to yourself, all right? It could be through fatigue, it could be through cravings, through tension, through better sleep, through needing less noise. I'm gonna take a moment and pause. Doesn't it feel good right here? Doesn't it? To lesser beings, this ain't feelings. This ain't ego, bitch, but it's facts. To lesser beings, integrity is a lot. Showing up is a lot. Technology is a lot. It's because they don't know who they are, bro. This ain't just space for us. We literally are doing the work, shifting, climbing. Hold on, bear with me. I'm climbing through. I'm going back on the ground, on the earth. I say this because I mean it from my heart. You got your own body. You got your own ship. You don't need to be regulated. Of course you're extra. Of course you gotta do it different. Embrace that shit. You understand? As if I give a fuck. And it's easy for me to say because I went through some shit, but those that are going through it, you're gonna have to go through it just to find your own cymatics. When is it impressive that I can go live twice a day? That shit ain't exhausting. That shit effortless for me, bro. They're trying to imprint your mind and as if what you're doing. No, you're fucking up algorithms. You're fucking up an artificial system. They ain't gonna tell you that. You're not supposed to be here, bro. You're a literal miracle. And when you show up in your fullness, and it's not even by your words, it's by your spirit, by your atonement, you sound shaping your environment. They want you fragmented, curled up in a ball, shutting your mouth, sit still. No. I'm serious, bro. You carry source energy. You're the original source intelligence. That's kind of a big deal. And every day you want to shrink and be little dick energy, you're betraying. You're a betrayer. Yeah. It's that serious, not your feelings. Your body's been speaking to you. Whether it's through cravings, through tension, better sleep, maybe even needing less noise, maybe through wanting real food. A lot of us, I know me, I'm getting my appetite back, bro. My spine, I've been working on my spine, I've been going on walks every day. Regenerative. Shit's amazing, bro. Feeling young again. You know, there are people that would try to come into your sphere, in your circles, and it's not even out of love, bro. That's not woe is me, put you in fear. No, that's just make sure you about what the fuck you about, bro. Stand on your business, bro. And then fucking echo out. Soul throb that shit. They'll drown in the wake. And if you love them, you want them to, because they have to restructure their being to be around you. They're gonna have to go through a whole process because you went through a process. Okay? I'm not talking from a book. I'm talking from heavy experiences. I got witch to this day that I keep closest to me. I keep my enemies close, and I do it out of divine power and ignorance, like a child. I find it curious, like Simba. So it's not even about fear, asshole. It's about you being structured. You being something solid of a foundation. Because upon this foundation, a new world's being built. Okay? Your body's communicating with you. What if the body is not interpreting the plan? What if the body's correcting it? What if your fatigue is information? What if the tension you feel is information, not your whole ass identity? What if your discomfort around certain people is trying to give you information? What if your rest is not laziness, but divine intelligence? Taurus season reminds you, your body is the first oracle. Your body's intelligent. I don't know where you are, but it is the galactic ship. I was promised galactic ships. I'm gonna keep saying that. Low-key pissed, but we're gonna keep moving. It's coming, that's gotta be patient. Before the mind explains, I'm here to tell you, your body innately knows. The question ain't that. The question is, are you listening? Because you think I'm just at the park, right? I'm regulating my being. I'm getting into alignments because I'm a CEO. I am no good to my system if I'm not regulated, sustainable. How am I going to have a sustaining relationship, sustaining life, if I'm not self-sustaining? This should be regular for all of us. Washing your ass, brushing your teeth, getting in alignment is the bare minimum for hierophants. You understand me. Before your mind can interpret, you sit there with reason, conditions. Your body already knows. Your body knows. But my body's telling me, yeah. You act like I made that song up. Before the soul can speak in words, alpha, beta, that's a low-ass spectrum if you ask me. Before your soul can speak in words, the body is sending signals. Before the patterns become obvious, the body is reacting. And this is why this new chapter cannot be built by ignoring the vessel. Your body is your energy generator. Ooh! Your body is a process system, a stabilizing anchor. Your body is your first home. Your body is the ground wire. I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I put a sound system in my Pontiac. I thought I was the shit. It took me 2 days. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with it? I did everything I thought I knew what I was doing. Why isn't it not working? Like, bro. And then the simplest fix, you know what it was? And this is divine now that I'm older. The grounding cord wasn't grounded to my car. I needed it to be grounded to metal and whatever. And so I took this black wire and I grounded it, and all of a sudden, bump, then I had to learn to turn it down. Like, oh shit, that fucking car was bumping. The speakers were loud. It was working. You know the relief I had? Like, damn, bro, I thought shit was broken. I say, we got 8 people in here. I don't remember saying hi to 8 people. Come on, let's get these likes up. Let's circulate. This ain't a Corey show. This ain't church. But I remember 11:44. I remember when all I had to do was ground the cord and everything started working. That's the power. Your body is the ground wire. A lot of you already have the front end, the back end situated. Everything you doing the work, it ain't about performance. It ain't about none of that fucking bullshit. But it's about you being grounded, regulated, because you're getting power on high, asshole. And power, you need to be able to arc, bend the light, and not crash the fuck out and blame everybody and go in circles. It's not okay. And when the body is unstable, everything else becomes much harder. Keep doing what the fuck you're doing if it works for you. But I tell you what, when you're not grounded, you're gonna have to put more effort. You're gonna have to do certain things that are not in a flow state because you're ignoring your own fucking vessel. But yet I'm too much, right? Nah, I gotta keep going. Let's go. Decisions become foggier. Discipline becomes inconsistent. Emotions become louder. You're gonna start seeing your boundaries begin to weaken. You got no fucking structure in your life. Your body has layers like an onion. It protects you. It contains. Containment is beautiful. And when you don't listen to your body, your spiritual perception will distort. And you're gonna call it confusion. Sometimes it's depletion. Call it procrastination. And sometimes your nervous system just shuts the fuck down, bro. Yo, thank you for the roses, perceptive coach Dustin. I don't remember you, but yo, we here. Thank you for the love, baby. You may even call it laziness. But sometimes your body is refusing to participate in another fucking cycle of self-abandonment. Oh, shit. And you're not doing that no more. You became value itself. Do you understand how fucking powerful that is? I make ecosystems, I make economies, I build worlds. I'm telling you, when you're the fucking value, when you're the gold, oh my God. Oh my God. You value yourself. You have self-respect, self-worth, and you're not abandoning yourself. Like real shit. I'm not talking about money, a representative fake chi. I'm talking about representative of real chi. You value yourself. You value your peace. You're willing to walk out in nature. You're willing. She said, I just boarded Amtrak and the agent's name is Corey. Let's fucking go. Synchronicities everywhere. So now that we got that out the way, the question becomes, can your body trust the life that you are living? Instead of trying to fucking escape everything in your damn life, do you have a life worth living? Something that you actually don't mind jumping into? Are you trying to escape everything in your fucking life because you're delusional? You're living one way and you're mentally and your body's living another way. I don't care for your answer. Please do not put your answer in the comments. It's toxic for me to care. This is a universal perspective. Ask your damn self and be honest with your damn self. And when you are, that's not good or bad. You should do this every day. And remember, it's not an act of doing, or it's an act of being. Come out in nature and step into the being. Regulate your ass. Regulate your cheeks, okay? On God. You cannot hold peace if peace is unfamiliar. Allow yourself to feel, the soul remembers. Ooh, the soul remembers, but the body is terroring. Do you understand what that word means? Make first contact with your avatar and show him what love looks like. Show him what peace feels like. Show him. Hold him by the hand, her by the hand. Walk through it daily. Breathe through it. Stop moving for a damn second. Say, hey, we got this. And then move. Then move. That's not weakness. That's godly. Yes, you regulating yourself, coming out in nature is godly. Because I can't give what I don't have. And that's not feelings, me being lesser than. That's systematic as a CEO of my somatic. As a planetary constructor, conduit, conductor. I'm gonna tell you right now, if this don't resonate because I'm chilling expressing this, you can always leave and never come back. That's where I'm at it. That's where I'm at. Oversoul. I don't care, bro. I know the value I hold. I know what I'm talking about. Heaven is here, bro. It's through your ass. Through you. This new world will be built. Who are you fucking kidding, dude? And get mad at me because I look you in your soul and fucking roaring, mighty Laren? No, that's not happening, bro. Can your body actually live the life you're building? Can your body soften in your own home? Can your body rest inside relationships? Can your body breathe inside your own schedule? Can your body breathe? Can your body feel safe in your own ambition? Can your body receive without waiting something bad to happen? This is not a small thing, asshole. I'm getting mad because this is a foundational thing. And like foundations, it doesn't always get recognized. But damn it, when you start seeing a foundation and structure of something, oh boy, that's called restructuring's happening. A reset is happening. When you start seeing foundational beings come out of the woodwork and they're standing out so fucking bright, it happens in the timeline. When foundational beings when you start seeing foundation, usually you don't see foundations. But usually when you start seeing foundation, something major is happening on an architectural level. Period. This isn't small, this is foundational. It's because I do this, I'm able to make banging ass music. It's because of this, I'm able to have a better relationship with myself and others. Don't ever get it confused. The minute you try to ignore what I'm saying and deny what I'm saying is the beginning of your fall of ignorance, bro. Your separation from the source. The truth is you're a tower that receives a signal and you need to be your highest erected version to get your highest signal. Literally like your fucking phone. Literally like your phone. People want to flex about their phone, but you can't text nobody. They want to flex about shit, but they can't connect multidimensional. They can't connect with another person. They're playing local. Meanwhile, a lot of us are playing local and non-local. Do you even hear me? Do you even hear me? Got 5 people in here. Let's go. I know it's a lot to sit in this space. It's going to take structure, and that's the point. That's the point. Those without a soul they get lost in the sound waves, bro. That's why I don't want to just chill in this space, make people feel good. No, I'm going to disturb you while I kick some truth. You know, being in my space, you have to admit, you Terry. Being in my space, you go through a whole process. Like, yo, you're an asshole, but I love you. Like, you go through all these alchemical situations. And then I did my job. This is not small, this is foundational, because the body, when it regulates, it's harder to manipulate. As I do this, people can't control me, manipulate me, because I value myself. To a demon, that's like, oh my God, how dare you? How fucking dare you show up in your fullness and run game like you don't give a damn? How dare you? Don't you know regulations? Don't you know? That's when I pause and breathe and I say, you know what? You're probably right, but you could put both of them in your mouth. Literally, okay? That's a big deal for me. That's why I like saying that, because I had to learn this tone. I had to learn to fight for love and be love. I had to learn to have boundaries and self-respect despite what the outer world. Of course I'm too much. Of course I'm too extra. You're gonna need new words, bro. You're gonna need a whole new fucking... That's what they're doing right now, bro. A lot of us are looking at experiments. They're surveilling us. They're trying to... Predictive programming. But you're moving like a multidimensional. You can't be predicted. I don't think you realize how powerful that is in a system of control. They spent their whole life building algorithms to trap you. And you wake up just, I'm gonna take a left today, fuck it. You fucked up the whole timeline. They call that contaminating. You're contaminating the environment because you carry non-local intelligence. It's contaminated. That's how they look at it. They can tell when a fucking starseed walks in an area. There's a fucking hole in the fucking subtle realm. You punctured the veil. People thinking different. All of a sudden they're smiling. They get the will to live. Non-local intelligence. Something that wasn't programmed is now there. You contaminated the space. Ah, Shay, can I get a purple heart if you're in here and this resonates, bro? Here comes the sun. It feels so good. Yeah. Thank you, Dreamwalker. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, John. Yeah. Just, it's connection, bro. I want a connection. I'm not weak because I do that. I'm still gonna go regardless. I'm walking out in the fucking sun. I look down. I get nothing. I want a connection. Anyways, keep moving. Listen. You're the shit, and you need to know this. None of this is church or feelings, bro. You're that motherfucker. I don't know if you read the disclaimer before coming here, that section that said, I am that motherfucker. Under that in small print is 007, Mission Impossible. Don't be stupid. All things are possible. You understand? It literally says that. 007, Mission Impossible. Don't be stupid. All things are possible. Okay? Can your body feel safe with your ambitions? Can your body receive without waiting for something bad to happen? Now that's a good one. Because this is not small, again, this is foundation. If you can't do something foundational like walk to the park, take care of yourself, listen to your body, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Because at that point, it don't matter what we do. I don't care if you're building a sandwich, building a relationship. I'm talking to my architects. If you're not building off of a true foundation, I don't care what the fuck you're building, it will not last. It will not last the time continuum, and it will not test the test of times. It will not last the test of times. Don't tell me you're so far up your ass and you can't receive me that you ignore that universal truth. This world is backwards, bro. This ain't small. They want to act like it's small. No, you're an influencer. You're going through a process right now. You're sound shaping your tone. Look at that snake just flew right by my path. When you do what I'm telling you to do, right? Prove me wrong, do it. You're gonna realize people can't manipulate you. Harder to rush. Rush, Corey. You're not stressed out today. What the fuck? People live in that ecosystem. They're regulated to that ecosystem, the ecosystem. You're harder to push, harder to rush, harder to pull into chaos. But you're something like, I'm able to look at my sister today when her fucking car broke down and not fucking stress out with her. Instead, I was a place of peace saying, hey, wow, that's unfortunate, sis, but you got this, come on. Thank God you can use dad's truck, trying to change the narrative. Come on out of the tomb, come out of the atoms. You're not defined by every stress fucking crash out. Relax, breathe, zoom out. You don't gotta put shit on, get in your body. I know I'm hitting, and I know it's not favorite. I also know I don't give a damn. Starting to see how powerful it ain't just about me. I hold space for my family, asshole. We're living in a fucking society that wants you to fucking break the family up, break the community up, break everything up. How about you fucking man up and be of structure and be of service? How about you be the difference? Now that's not easy. That takes a lot of fucking healing. But since when do we aim for low? Since when do we aim for escapism? Yes, even fucking, if I could say that, you could say that. Some of us been hurt by the ones that claim to love us. Don't get me fucking started. There's no reason. When you're secure, regulated, you can't be controlled, you can't be dragged into loops. This season was all about you looking in the fucking mirror and looking at what you value, not the fucking shit you tell yourself and the way you project, but come back to the body. And it wasn't a punishment, but as power. as power. You can't have this kind of power on high that I'm talking about if you don't have foundation. If you can't hold it in your body, you're just another crash out. You're just a short nervous tension span to fucking from crashing out because you can't hold nothing in your life. Period. Quantum technicians, biological regulation is the foundation for the coherent decisions making and sustainable energy output. I'm gonna say that again because I think you heard me, but you didn't hear me. Quantum technicians, that's you. You're walking through the quantum field stillness, so that's you. Biological regulations is the foundation for coherent decision making. You know where you find wise people? Out at the park, in the woods. You know where you find wise, regulated people? In nature. Think I'm playing? I'm not. I know my energy output. I crave peace. I crave excellence. Like, Corey, I hear you, but what are you going to do about it? You know what I'm going to do about it? I'm going to wake up on time and go to the fucking park and tarry through regardless of how I feel. I'm going to do what is necessary. Because I'm willing. I have a will. Non-local will. I'm capable. The universe is not looking at how you present yourself. It's looking if you're capable. If you can sustain life. It's looking at universal attributes. Things like frequency, sound, and light. Are you in alignment? Stuff like that, you know? How are we gonna have a banging relationship if you don't go in alignment? How are we gonna have a banging legacy if you're not in alignment? What does this mean? Simple terms, take care of your body. Everything else gets... If you don't take care of your body, everything will get harder and you're gonna have to work twice as hard. Because you're discombobulated. Okay? Period. Thank you for the gifts, yo. Next section I want to get into is the collective mirror. What was hidden can no longer stay hidden. This Taurus season, hello. This corridor that we're closing, because it's a corridor. It's a cranial nerve. This Taurus season closing also brings a mirror to the collective. And not everything being revealed is comfortable. Old systems, motives, distortions, narratives, control patterns, old corruptions, even personal conditioning, old family cycles, old survival agreements, things that were tolerant, things that you have tolerated and ignored, made excuses for, or hidden beneath the surface are rising, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be chaotic and extreme. A lot of you are regulated. You guys are ascended masters, so it's not so distorted because you're already on your shit, but I'm still going to talk about it. You understand? I'm still going to talk about it. A lot of things are being surfaced is not because things are just simply falling apart, but it's because the masks are falling off. Because you can fucking present a piece of shit the way you want, but when you have x-ray vision because you're in your body, and you can feel, you're able to tap into different technology. You're able to use different perceptions, different eyes. And you can see the reality, the literal nucleus, the literal chemical structure and makeup of stuff. You can see the essence that was charged. You could tell before things take form if you're about it. You could tell. Like, I could tell. People ask me to go out. No, I'm good. I'm good. Because I could tell before it even takes form. Hello, primordial being. How are you? Let this be noted, bro. I've been doing this for years, bro. And I'm live for an hour and only got 3 people in this room. Let it be noted. Still I push through. This is bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, the masks are falling off, not just you with yourself, but also with the collective. In the individual, What has been suppressed is beginning to speak. In relationships, what was imbalanced becomes harder to deny. And of course, in systems, what was once corrupted is beginning to show cracks. Okay? That's why we got to do something different this cycle. We have to build off our cymatic, off our knowing, off of the truth, off of what is real, off of the heart. Because when you build off of heart and what is real, it would not have cracks. It will last forever. Or just repeat a cycle. See if I care. The body, what's been ignored is becoming louder. In the mind, what was avoided starts circling back. In the heart, what was buried begins asking for air. This is not punishment. We are going through a collective purification. Thank God. Because healing cannot begin while everyone is pretending. Balance cannot return where the truth is banned. For a new foundation cannot be built on hidden rot. Now this season, Taurus is slow, but Taurus is honest. And Earth reveals what has been buried. And at the end of it all, at the end of the season, I'm freaking telling you, people are realizing I cannot keep pretending to be stable. I cannot keep calling this love. I cannot keep calling this peace. I cannot keep calling this success, calling this normal. I'm here to tell you that realization is powerful. Because once the truth is seen, that's when the timelines begin to change. And yes, the truth can sting. Trust me, I know that because I do that to people. It stings. It's, man, what the fuck? I don't gotta deal with this. This ain't love. It's actually one of the highest forms of love. Truth can sting. Truth can rearrange people's relationships. Truth can change your whole plans. The truth can make your questions what you were once certain about and question the fuck out of it. But truth always returns your energy. Because every lie requires maintenance. You understand? That's why you stress the fuck out, because you're being who you're not. And that's why you gotta work twice as hard. Condition and performance. But I'm here to tell you the truth returns your energy. Because we don't have to maintain lies, but rather stand in our wholeness and our truth. Every false identity requires performance. Every unstable, that's what I'm saying. Every false identity requires performance. To some people, they have to perform. To some people, a 30-minute video, it takes a whole week energy from them. Think about what I'm saying. For me, I go live and that shit ain't nothing, bro. I got other people trying to tell me it's something. I got other people trying to tell me, like, regulate me. Like, yo, like, what the fuck? I'm not performing, bro. This is me. Trust you're listening, because a lot of you are going to be leading and doing things that are not local. The last thing you need to do is have witches and warlocks try to regulate you and tell you this and that. Okay? Because you're clearly the difference. And they can't keep up, bro. People can't keep up. They're gonna have to meet you where you're at. Minimum. Yep, every false identity requires performance. They gotta work harder. They gotta try harder. Some of us don't gotta try, bro. We shine, bro. Every unstable system requires constant emotional labor. And some of you, I value myself. I've never seen so many people shapeshift in 13 days of my fucking life, bro. They're fucking, I don't know, I'm about it, but I'm not about it. Like, bro, fuck out of here, bro. I can't even entertain that. See, I didn't have that option. I'm too busy being the leader. I'm too busy being the spine of what I'm creating. I made up in my mind, with or without you, it doesn't dictate how I operate. And y'all need to get this inside of you and realize what I'm trying to say. If it's too rough for you, I don't know what to tell you, but realize what I'm saying. Stand by you. Stand by me. Stand by you. Be of value. Every place where you betray yourself becomes a leak. A lot of you, I stopped betraying myself. I let it out, bro. Whatever's on my heart, let it out. I'm not holding that shit. Nah. That's where leakage begins. That's where fault in the foundation begins. And then you want me to subject my legacy, subject what I got going on because you're uncomfortable. You have the atomic structure to hold weight for a cycle, let alone the long arc. That's what I call bullshit. Because every place where you betray yourself becomes a leak. And this season does not show you the leak to hurt your feelings. It's showing you the leak so you can seal that field. To my quantum technicians, systematic repair begins when suppressed data rises into conscious visibility for recalibration. Shizzle. Next section, the white mirror effect. Truth, reflections, stabilization. The mirror does not attack, the mirror reflects. But reflection can still feel confronting, because sometimes what you see is not what you wanted to see. You may see where you're overgiving, where you've been avoiding, where you've been performing, where you've been undercharging, and where you're pretending peace, calling exhaustion devotion, mistaking survival for loyalty, where you're trying to build a new life while still obeying old fear. This is not a failure. This is literal information. Do not lose your whole cymatic. Stay on your shit. Stay on your soul. Yeah, I hope you feel that attitude, because that attitude, that tone, that altitude attitude will get you through. Stay on your shit. This is information, not your whole identity. You don't gotta lose yourself and stabilize. A distorted reflection creates distorted action. This is again why it's valuable to go out in nature so you're not making distorted babies. Because a clear reflection creates clear action. Yes, me doing this creates clear action. Yes, me doing this makes matter because I'm moving in spirit first, asshole. A distorted reflection will create distorted action. That's why if you love like your lip service, you're going to listen to your body and stop running out of your body and connect. This is why honesty is not negative. Honesty is stabilizing. Coming here is stabilizing. When you finally tell the truth, your energy stops splitting. You stop wasting power and stop trying to maintain an illusion. You stop needing 10 explanations for what your body already clearly knows. You stop negotiating with the obvious things that are draining your ass. You stop defending the old patterns and you begin to move much clearer. You begin to speak cleaner. You begin to choose cleaner. You begin to build cleaner. And you begin to eat cleaner too. Family, this is not about becoming harsh. This is about becoming whole. Because some people think truth means being cold. No, truth does not have to remove your heart. Truth simply means removing the distortions. You can tell the truth with love. You can set boundaries without hatred. And you can leave a pattern without demonizing it. You can stop participating without needing to destroy anything. Yes, the mirror says, look cleanly, look clearly, not to judge. We want alignment, damn it. Yeah. About the technicians. Accurate reflections reduces the internal fragmentation and restores coherent action pathways. Okay? But when you tell the truth, you stop fighting yourself, okay? Next section. The field shift and why things feel slow and fast at the same time. Many of you have felt time behaving strangely. Some days feel long, some weeks seem to disappear. Some memories feel close. Some futures feel like they are already here. One part of you feels impatient, another part of you feels like everything is unfolding exactly when it should. And one part wants to rush, another part knows the seed cannot be forced. This is because transformation is not always experienced in a fucking straight line. The body is processing slowly and the soul sees ahead. The mind tries to organize both. This season brings all of this into your body. Yes, we're still talking about the body. It says do not rush the seed, do not dig up the root every fucking day to see if growth is happening in your unregulated ass. Damn, bro. I'm trying to put a star team together. Fucking regulate your ass. You don't need to dig it up because you have no structure. Do not mistake slow development for no development. But also do not use patience as an excuse for avoidance. This is the balance. Taurus season teaches the divine timing through physical processing. A plant does not grow because it panics. A tree does not become strong because it rushes. The body does not heal because you yell at it. Reality does not stabilize because you demand instant results. But steady attention changes everything. Forward focus changes time. When you keep staring backwards, the past will stretch. And when you begin to move towards the future begins to approach. Not because time is fake, not because time is meaningless, but because attention organizes your experience. And when your attention lives, your reality thickens. If your attention constantly returns to what hurts you, the old world stays heavy as a bitch. If your attention constantly returns to fear, fear becomes familiar, okay? If your attention constantly returns to scarcity, scarcity becomes the lens. But if your attention begins returning to the new structure, guess what happens? The new habit, the new habitat, the new habits, the new boundaries, the new rhythm, the new prayer, the new body, the new foundation. Then slowly the future stops becoming a fantasy and a fucking metaphor, and it becomes a place where life begins walking towards, and a place where you actually want to inhabit, where you actually could be in your body. That is the new foundation. Quantum technician, temporal experiences shift as attention reorganizes perception, reorganizes the embodiments and actions towards selected reality trajectory. What does this mean in simple terms? What you keep focusing on starts to feel more real. It's one of the reasons why a lot of us get together on these lives. We can pivot ourselves, come into trajectory, align ourselves, atone ourselves. The new human conversations that we're all having, consciousness, cosmic belonging, and expanded reality. This is the next section, family. Another layer is moving through the collective. And this layer is expansion. Humanity is having conversations now that used to be pushed to the edges. Consciousness, energy, the body as intelligence, the earth as a living system, non-local awareness, cosmic belonging, higher perception, humanity's place in something larger. Whether someone sees this spiritually, scientifically, symbolically, or intuitively, the pattern is the same. The old box is getting too small. We came out the box, Jack. We're not going back in. The old model says you are separate. The old model says you are alone. The old model says only the material world exists. The universe is dead matter. The body is a machine. The earth is a resource. Being conscious is an accident. But I tell you right now, the collective is beginning to feel something much wider, something alive, something connected, something that says maybe we are not separate as we thought. Maybe the body knows more than we allowed. Keyword allow, subtle energy, subtle body allowed. Be here and allow. I don't see why you would be here and not allow. Maybe the earth is not beneath us. Maybe intelligence is not limited to what the old world measured. Maybe spirituality and biology were never meant to be enemies. Maybe the stars and the soil belong to the same temple. And this is where Taurus becomes very important. Because Taurus does not let expanded awareness become escapism. This season is saying, if reality is more than alive than we thought, how should we live then? If consciousness is connected, how should we treat each other? If the earth is a living system, how should we move? If the body is sacred, how should we care for it? If the field responds, which it does, what are you feeding it? Are you just sitting there idle, waiting to be entertained, laying there on the bed? Ooh, touch me, feed me, more intellect, more reason. Yeah, you're a piece of shit. It's a living intelligence. The field responds. This is not about escaping Earth. I didn't come here to escape, bro. I just became aware. I'm not leaving. I'm here to fucking flip shit. It's about belonging to the earth, building a world that you actually want to stay embodied. Pause on that for a second. The cosmic and the physical are not separate. Local and non-local are not separate. The stars and the soil are a part of the same body, sir. The heaven and the ground are not in conflict. The future does not arrive by abandoning the earth temple, okay? It's not coming by you abandoning yourself. How about you make a world and connect with your body you actually want to be part of? That takes a whole process. It takes a terra nova, we call it. The future does not arrive by abandoning your own earth temple. It arrives by remembering that the earth temple was sacred all along. To my beautiful quantum technicians, expanded consciousness must integrate into an embodied ethics, ecological awareness, and coherent relational behavior. Believe it or not, that's what we're all doing. We're all adjusting to this. Simple terms, if life is connected, we have to live like it matters, okay? Section 12, the healing of the warrior. Confidence without force, action without self-betrayal. And as the season closes, another wound rises, the wound around taking up space. You better take up space, baby. The fear of wanting what you want. The fear of speaking clearly. The fear of being seen, and the fear of anger. The fear of confidence, the fear of direct action. Some people learned that taking up space was unsafe. Anger made them dangerous. Desire was selfish. Confidence would get them rejected. A lot of us had to compress and shrink so others could feel comfortable. I don't play that shit. Some learned confidence would get them rejected. Learned that peace meant silence. Love meant self-abandonment. 1221 portal energy. Getting visions in my crown. This is a big deal. This ain't a little deal. Some learned that being easy to deal with was the same as being worthy. But now the field is asking, can you act without attacking? Can you be confident without dominating? Can you direct without becoming cruel? Can you protect yourself without becoming closed off? Can you stand up for your life without betraying your heart? This matters because the old warrior was often built from pain. Fight, defend, conquer, prove, win, survive. But this healed warrior is different. This healed warrior is acting with clarity. That's you. You've been acting with clarity. You've been protecting your peace as a healed warrior. The healed warrior does not need constant conflict to feel strong. You understand? The healed warrior can say no without hatred, can move forward without abandoning the body. knows that softness and strength are not opposites. The healed warrior does not confuse chaos with courage. Family, some of you are not being asked to become louder, you're being asked to become clearer. Some of you are not being asked to fight harder, you're being asked to stop abandoning yourself. Some of you are not being asked to prove power, being asked to embody it. You got people who can't even sit in this room this long for this conversation, let alone embody it. Attention is currency, and not many people have big bank. They're running to and fro. Some of you are not being asked to prove your power, but to embody it. Strength is not hard. Strength is not how hard you can push. Strength is how steadily you can stand. Quantum technicians, healed action emerges when assertive forces is regulated through embodied coherence rather than reactive defense. Yes, so in simple terms, you can be strong without being at war. Last section, family, thank you for being patient. The Earth Temple practice and how to close the season in actual real life. Now let us move to something a little more practical, because Taurus wants practice. This is why we losing everybody. They don't want to practice. They don't want to apply, apprentice. They don't want to apply. You could tell by their lack of structure, the lack of embodiment. Okay? This isn't just words. It's not about your feelings. It's not just about a download. This is about practice, apprentice. You can't be a master if you're not practicing. That's why we're here on this earth realm, to practice. Okay? To close the season, look at your life honestly. Start with the body. How the fuck are you sleeping? How are you eating? How are you breathing? How often do you feel safe? How often do you feel rushed? Are you ignoring the signals, the signs, the signatures? Look at your environment. Does your space support peace? Does your home feel like a place your nervous system can soften? Or does it constantly remind you of chaos? And then I want you to zoom out and look at your resources. Where is your money going? Where's your time, your attention, and your energy going? Then I want you to look at your relationship. This is what Taurus did. Who nourishes you and who drains you? Who requires you to abandon yourself and stay connected? Who allows your body to relax? And who respects your peace? People show you, bro. You just got to see clearer. Who allows your body to relax? Who respects your pace? Who only loves you when you are useful? Then look at your commitments. What are you repeating, protecting, and growing? What are you still feeding that you should have ended? This is what this whole month was about. And then we're closing this. Because a lot of you, what you are calling devotion is really depletion. And what you're calling loyalty is really fear. This is not about perfection. This is about honesty. Choose one thing, one grounded thing. Drink more water, sleep earlier, clean one corner, set your boundaries. Yeah, take a walk. It will save your life. Have an honest conversation with yourself and then repeat it. Repeat it. Repeat it. Come back out in nature. Come back at the park. Repeat it. Repeat it. Do not overcomplicate the earth temple. The ground responds to repetition. Small does not mean powerless. Small means repeatable. Repeatable means stable. I'm fucking stable, bro. Stable means real. Quantum technicians embody transformation stabilized through simple, repeated, measurable adjustments to your biological, your environmental, and your relational system. Simple terms, pick one real thing and keep fucking doing it. Don't abandon yourself. So in final integration, the ground is holding. You are the ground. Family, this Taurus season did not come to make you slow for no reason. It came to slow you so you can last. You want to last. This ain't a 3-week ooey. This ain't a quick entertainment video. I got 3 people in here, bro. This is crazy. Keep going. It came to show you what your body can no longer tolerate. It came to show you where your value was leaking. Take these moments and these moments that seem slow, be practical, still show up, still keep going. You're probably the only stable thing in your fucking life right now, and that's good. It came to show you where your peace was performative and where your abundance was unsustainable. Keyword unsustainable. You want to be sustainable. Anybody can start shit. Anybody can be, ooh, I'm erected, but can you keep your erection while penetrating? Don't even answer that because you're full of shit. You need to listen to yourself, okay? It came to show you where the body needed to be included. You can't do this without your body. It came to show you where the mirror was telling the truth. And the old world no longer fits. A lot of you had a good look in that mirror. Yeah, I felt it. You don't think I felt it? I was surrounded by mad people. And then when it demanded the body, they couldn't come with me. So they had to go on a little journey. They had to go become what is real, Corey. I need to find what is real. Say my first rodeo or my first cycle. I know what I'm talking about. People can't handle the long arc. They're good for about 3 weeks and they come in rotations. You better make up in your mind you're about it. I don't give a fuck if there's nobody in this room. I don't give a fuck if there's 50. I'm still gonna be me. That's real love. This season was to show you that the new earth is not built by people abandoning themselves. You should be disturbed. Stop abandoning yourself. Lucid Light Welcome said, sounds familiar with the hand on your face emoji. I don't even know how to take that right now. Listen, return to your body, return to the earth, your truth, and your own rhythm. Return to your value. Return to your real life. So now as we close this Taurus corridor, ask yourself, what did you learn about your body? What did you learn about your peace, your value, and your resources? What are you no longer carrying? What did I learn about actually what I want to build? That's what you had. That's really what this whole month was about. Because the fire has burned, Aries, the water has cleared, the air has circulated, the mirror reflected, and the body remembers, and now the ground is holding. You're not here to prove anything. You're here to build what is true. You're here to protect what is sacred and stabilize what actually matters in your life. You're here to grow what can live. We had Sagittarius ask you, will you move? Capricorn, you were capable, and do you have the will to build? Then you stabilize that shit. And then you surrendered in Pisces. And Aries asked, will you begin? Now Taurus is asking, will it last? Okay? Tonight, we answer, it is built, and it is stable, and it is secure, it is real. In closing, family, Nova command out to the planetary stewards, the oceanic guides, to the ascended message, I appreciate you. To the quantum technicians, keep going, and to the star commanders of the collective, keep going. I don't give a fuck. Keep going. We need you. Swear to God, bro. Walk gentle, move honestly, and build slowly. Protect your peace. Protect and respect your body. Honor your own value and stop rushing what needs roots. Stop carrying what never was yours. Stop calling chaos passion, calling it exhaustion devotion. Stop calling self-abandonment love. You're allowed to build differently now, okay? And don't let nobody regulate you. You don't need to be regulated. No one needs to tell you how many times you should go live. No one should tell you, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Tell them to put them both in your mouth. You're allowed to be you and build how you wish and how you desire. You're allowed to create from knowing instead of fear. You're allowed to be steady. You're allowed to nourish yourself. You're allowed to be held by life you are creating. The final lock-in. Lock in with me, family. If it cannot hold weight, it cannot become your life. And if it cannot hold weight, I don't know what to tell you. It's just a metaphor. But if it can hold weight, protect it, grow it, live it. Ashe, the ground holds. Go Nova. Ashe, Star Commander. Out. Guys, I'm about to go to the river. I'm gonna start the live over again. I'll be putting this on my YouTube. This is part 2. New Earth Architects Quantum Field Transmission. Taurus season and closing. Ashe, much love.
Enter the Quantum Monthly Report and multidimensional transmission through the cycles of the cosmos and align with the codes and activate your inner architect. This is the weekly report, continuous flow of energy, alignment, and the live activations. Tap into the currents, move with the rhythm, and step into the field. Stay connected, stay aligned, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you for receiving this transmission, Soul Star Majesties. If If your heart is moved to support this mission, come on, support the mission. Love offering, sachet. Much gratitude.